KP members know what we came up with to make sure that KP is still very much, you know, big and just to emphasize community.
Tony and then Camilla.
I guess this is my question is kind of like a continuation from Jane's. So, like, what resources are you aware of that are on campus that could help supplement your position, and how would you use these resources that are on campus to, like, effectively be an alumni liaison?
So, what resources
do you know,
I know of
on campus?
Okay. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that many, but I will look them up if given the position. But I do know there is one here in Price Center, or upstairs actually, where they hold workshops. It's not just for stress. I know I remember them talking about stress, time management. Actually, that's actually very important, actually. So even, you know, being a third, fourth year, people forget that, you know, that organization is very important, because it really is going out into the world where you have to be organized with your time and with everything that's going to be going on. And so, I mean, stress management, time management would be one. I know there are others that I've heard of where they talk about how to spell resumes. There are also workshops or professional workshops where companies come in and they talk to people about internships, being able to work after they graduate. And even though they may not be affiliated with us, I try to market that and tell everybody, hey, this engineering workshop is here, go to it. It might help you after you graduate and go in the right direction after. But that's so far.
Camilla?
Okay, so as you may or not know, some alumni are starting an alumni association for KP's alumni. Do you see your alumni liaison as contributing to, like, how do you see alumni liaison fit into that new organization? And if it fits at all, and in addition to that, KP Star is also thinking about putting alumni liaison on KP Star board. How do you see alumni liaison fitting in both spaces, contributing? Do you think it's necessary? Just like, what do you see alumni liaison doing in both spaces? If anything.
Okay, it's a long question.
Yeah,
next question. Okay, so your first part was alumni are thinking about starting.
Yeah, it's like in the works. There's a couple of alumni that are starting an alumni association for KP alum. So how do you feel alumni liaison fits into that organization, if at all?
Okay. Oh, I think the alumni liaison has a really huge role, or should have a really huge role, collaborating with both KP and the alumni org, because, well, not everybody's gonna have contact with the alumni, so within KP. So I think there should be at least one person that should attend their meetings, so KP knows what's going on over there, and they'll know what's going on in KP, just so there's communication between the two. Because alumni work for KP, and we need to try to keep those two close together. And your second question was, sorry.
Because KP Star is also thinking of adding an alumni liaison component to the board. Do you think alumni liaison from KP board fits into that role? And yeah.
So from what I know about KP Star, even though it is kind of limited, KP Star is supposed to be sort of like a mentoring program. Am I right?
It's like one of the components.
One of the components, yeah. Right? Okay, well, I think alumni liaison would fit in there, because it was in the description for alumni liaison where they have to hold workshops that teach upperclassmen, not just fourth years, but third and fourth years, and maybe those that are willing to learn also about what life is after college, what we're supposed to do after 4 years of living in dorms and eating food. Being my liaison I think it would be a good fit because they would have a role in helping students out. I mean, the other components of STAR are to help underclassmen get accustomed to the college life, but there should be something where students can get accustomed to the real life, and I don't think we have that yet. And so I think alumni liaison would be a really good fit into KP STAR.
So there's one more question for alumni. Kabaz, do you have one?
So what are some tangible ideas that you have right now to integrate alumni throughout the year, since so many alumni don't reside in San Diego and sometimes only show up to PCC?
So there were a couple that I actually thought of while I was sitting down waiting. Well, for those that are close to the San Diego area, obviously they're going to be coming out to PCC, to Makasama, hopefully. But I think there should be some other things, maybe some other mixers other than the one before PCC. I was thinking about having like an event where everybody can just talk and catch up. So maybe something like a picnic where undergrads and alumni can be able to break the ice, get to talk to each other. How's college doing? And can we play games and other things. And for the ones that are outside of the San Diego area, even though they may not be able to come here, I would try to get people who do live in the same area to keep contact with each other, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a family, but not really. It's like a social group within their area, just so they still have a piece of KP and UCSD close to them. Try to get them involved with each other, talk to each other.
So that was the 5 questions. Does anybody have any other questions?
Spaces stands for.
Okay,
Pretty good.